Morning, everybody. Welcome to Mindful Monday. Today, we are very lucky because we have Helena from Adventure to Peace, and she will guide us on a very excellent adventure using gentle chair yoga to get our body and mind warmed up, and then Yoga Nidra as a practice to delve into more mindfulness. So, Helena is going to take us on this journey, but before we start, I want to express gratitude to several people in groups. First of all, to Helena, who shows up tirelessly every Monday morning to lead us even on national holidays and federal holidays. So thank you. I also want to express gratitude to the Yonkers Public Library, who has the Zoom account and who enables us all to come together. I also want to express a gratitude to Friends of Crestwood Library. And last but not least, our Westchester County legislator, Ruth Walter, who has bestowed upon us funding to continue wellness programs online via Zoom during this challenging time where we are unable to physically be together, but we are connected via the internet. So thank you, everyone. And also, I do want to thank each and every one of you for coming every Monday to be part of our wellness community to practice together, because strength in numbers is true. And we support each other, not only our journey, but the journey of everyone else. So Helena, thank you so much. And we're looking forward to seeing our water journey this morning.
Thank you so much, C. Thank you for organizing this. And thank you everyone for showing up week after week after week. This is something we do together. And we're talking about connection before and how there are different ways of connecting. And in the past, we would get together physically at the library and do these practices. And right now that is not really a safe way of doing it, but then we found another way. So there is always another way. And just remembering that when I feel stuck, I just have to remember to pause, remind myself there is a way. I might not see it right now, but there is another way, and just wait for guidance. And then eventually something is gonna give me an idea and I will find another way. And this is one example that Z has been able with others to facilitate these practices, so we can come together and have a conversation and sharing this together. So that's awesome. Yeah, it's cool. And personally, I think it's so fun to have a friend of mine from Sweden joining in today. So that's cool. Okay, as you know, we are traveling through the elements. So the elements are connected to the chakras. I prefer to work with elements because I really like nature. So we're traveling through the earth, water, fire, air, and space. And we go up and down, up and down. Last week we did an earth journey, and today is going to be water. So as you know, we start with a little bit of chair yoga to warm things up, and then we do the Yoga Nidra. And most of the Nidra is very, very similar. It's the journey that changes every week. And we talk about the Sankalpa, which is my heart's deepest longing, my heart's desire, and the inner sanctuary. Remembering in any guided meditation or in the world, in life, I always have a choice. I'm suggesting a journey. You do not have to follow me. You can go anywhere you want. And if I take you in a direction where you don't want to go, you can go somewhere else, or you can go back to your inner sanctuary, which is a safe place within you. That's always there. So remembering that you are in charge and you can make the choice of either following me or go somewhere else. And the mantra we're playing with today could be, I flow with the rhythms of the rivers of life. I flow with the rhythms of the rivers of life. All right, so let's get started with the chair practice. So just finding your chair, placing the feet on the floor, connecting to the earth. Even though the focus is on the second chakra, we travel through all, but the focus is the second chakra. The color is orange. I flow with the rhythms of the rivers of life. And then putting your hands on your knees and just circle the knees around, lifting the heels off the floor. Noticing the joints, the ankles, maybe the toes and the knees. And then starting to move from hip to hip, from sit bone to sit bone. Noticing the fluidity in the body. You can continue this movement or maybe start making circles. And then playing with going the other way. And then finding all kinds of, or moving in a new way, a way that you haven't moved before. Or exploring just how can you move from one side to the other, front to back, maybe a shape of an 8, I don't know. You come up with a way of moving that's unique to you. And then finding stillness. And then moving one shoulder and then the other, lifting one shoulder and then the other. And then starting to circle the shoulders. Maybe bringing the hands up to your shoulders and making big circles. And notice how you're still connecting to the chair, to the sit bones, and the feet are connected to the earth. Maybe moving both elbows forward and then backwards. And then letting the arms loose. Bending the elbows and going in all kinds of directions. And then letting the hands come back to your knees and just let the head go to one side. And then to the other. And then from side to side, maybe doing a little bit of gentle circles. I'm not really a big fan of making big circles with my hands. I'm very careful. I can do small circles. And then coming back to stillness. Checking in with the earth through the soles of my feet. Noticing the sit bones connecting to the chair. The pit of the belly, that point like 2 inches below your navel and like somewhere deep in there, the pit of the belly goes in and up, giving me internal support. I'm releasing the hips into the chair. The crown of the head is reaching up towards the sky. My neck is long. The shoulders are relaxed. And then I'm bringing my attention to my breathing. Noticing the inhale, noticing the exhale. Maybe I'd like to deepen my inhale, deepen my exhale. And then notice how the body is moving with the inhale. So what part of my body is expanding on the inhale? Is it the belly? Is it my ribs? Is it up in the collarbones or another part? What part of my body is moving? maybe the back of my body. And how does my body move when I exhale? All right, coming back to neutral again. Let's inhale the arms up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale to one side. My right arm is heavy. The left one is reaching up. So I'm yielding to gravity and I'm reaching towards the sky. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, the other side. One arm is heavy, the other is light, reaching up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale and twist to the right. And then stay there. Bringing my awareness back to my breathing. Pit of the belly goes in and up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale and twist to the other side. Notice how that side feels. Does it feel different? This is the same. Inhale, arms back up. And then bring them back to your knees. Let's bring the big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. That would be Tadasana feet if we would be standing poses. And then lifting the right leg and making circles. Going into the hips. Second chakra is all about, I have the right to feel, I have the right to create. Coming into pigeon on seated pigeon. So we are creating this community where we're meeting every Monday morning and practicing together, sharing ideas. And then slide the knees together, turn away from the knee. And then release, back to neutral, big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. And then try the other side. So the core is engaging, the hips are opening up. It's like bringing oil into the machinery, make it fluid. And then finding pigeon on the other side, sitting up tall, tall, tall. I'm using my elbow to gently push that knee out. Pit of the belly goes in and up. Maybe I'm leaning forward. Checking in with my breathing. And then sliding the knees together, turn away from the knee for another twist. And then back to neutral. Okay, let's do a forward fold. So pit of the belly goes in and up, in and up. The crown of the head goes up and forward, up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. Maybe I'm using blocks to lengthen my arms. And then gently just fold over the knees, drop the head. Maybe I'm bringing the arms behind my knees, holding on to opposite elbows. And then on the inhale, I'm coming back up. So the inhale lifts me up almost like a balloon. Okay, bring those knees a little bit wider, elbows on my knees, palms together. And then maybe put some movement into this, shifting from side to side, another hip opener. This is like, I'm thinking about it as like an upside down happy baby. So happy baby would be this pose, but we would be on our back. So like an upside down happy baby. You can stay here, or you can explore placing the hands on the floor. You can walk the hands forward to lengthen the spine. Or maybe you want to walk the hands towards the chair and drop the head and notice how that feels. And then using the inhale to help you come up. So the inhale and the internal support helps us come up. Okay, let's maybe holding on to the chair or hands out. You can choose. You can try both and see which one you like. And then bringing one knee in and then the other. Maybe getting both feet off. Maybe doing some biking. Maybe start moving the feet around. So we're strengthening the core. We're getting those knees and feet to be really soft and lubricated. And then back on the floor. Let's try something new today. I wanted to try warrior 1 and warrior 2. So I'm going to slide over a little bit to one side and bring one foot behind. So I'm sitting heavily on my left hip and the right leg is off the floor. My back knee is bent and my toes are on. I'm going to move this, maybe you can see better. And then and the foot is out a little bit so I'm not falling off the floor or the chair. And then just practice or play with straightening and bending that back knee. So my right foot is right under, my front foot is right under the knee, just like in a warrior pose. Maybe I can straighten that knee a little bit more. Notice what's going on in that front hip. Pitta the belly goes in and up. Maybe I even want to play with the arms and bring up the arms. So this would be like warrior 1. Okay, now let's open up that back hip and come into warrior 2. So then my back heel comes down to the floor. The hips are opening up. And I can even add the arms here, warrior 2 arms. Maybe I want to put some movement in here, some flowy movement. And then coming back to neutral, bring that back knee forward and then try the other side. So one foot goes back, the toes are touching. I'm holding on to the chair so I feel supported. My foot is under the knee. It doesn't really matter because there's no pressure, but if we did it standing, that would be more important. And then just bending and straightening that back knee a little bit. Notice what impact that has on the front hip. I feel it in my lower back a little bit too, making sure I have core support. And then finding a place where I feel a little bit of discomfort, no pain, but a little bit of discomfort, okay. And then I'm going to play with bringing up my arms. Warrior 1. And then moving from warrior 1 to warrior 2. So I'm going to open up that back hip, open up the back hip, allowing the back heel to touch the floor. And then even use the arms for warrior 2. Maybe add some flowing, some movement with the arms. I flow with the rhythms of the rivers of life. Coming back to stillness, bring that foot forward again. And then we're gonna get ready to stand up. Palms are facing each other. Slowly transferring the weight forward and up, forward and up, forward and up. We're gonna do our 3 sun salutations. All right, inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale down the midline. Same thing again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale down the midline. Last time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale down the midline. Then stay here in Anjali Mudra, holding your own heart in between your hands. I have the right to feel. I have the right to create. I flow with the rhythms of the rivers of life. And then slowly release. And we're going to move into the Nidra part of the practice. It can be done seated. I prefer to do it laying down. When I do it, I use a bolster for my knees. And then I lay down. And then maybe a blanket on top, because you're going to be there for like 25 minutes. And so you might be cold. So finding a place, or you can be on a couch or in the bed or somewhere where you are comfortable. As you get ready, I'm just going to remind you, most of you have done this many, many times. It's a guided meditation. We are walking through, or we're traveling through the 5 koshas, which is an idea in yoga of the sheaths of our being. I have my kosha dolls over there. So it would be the physical body, the breath body, the thoughts and feelings, the witnessing part of us, and then the bliss body. And I'm thinking that in all of us, there is a little bit of divine. And this is the bigger divine. So at the very core, we are all the same. The inner sanctuary is a place where you feel safe and supported. That's always within you. It's a place where you can go whenever you want. You are in charge. You are choosing whether you want to follow me on the journey I'm suggesting, or if you want to go somewhere else. All right, so let's get started. So I'm reading from my script, and you're just listening. Let your body sink down into the floor. Feel the earth underneath you, holding and supporting you, rising up to softly cradle you. At this time, nothing else matters. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Remain still for deep nourishment. Repeat these words in your mind. I am awake and aware. I am awake and aware. Now, imagine yourself in a place that feels peaceful and friendly, protected and supportive. It may be outside in nature, somewhere inside, or in an imaginary place. This is your inner sanctuary. Feel yourself here and begin to see all the details around you. The light, the colors, any objects. See yourself in this protected place, sensing the comforting energy, supportive, calm, and protected. At any time during practice, you can guide yourself back here. If anything feels odd or too intense, go back to your inner sanctuary. Your inner sanctuary is always here. It is a part of who you are. Become aware of your upper body. Notice breath in your heart space. The easy rise and fall of breath in your chest. Now go inward, deep inside, and listen. Listen to your heart. Deep listening. What does it say? What is my heart's deepest longing? What does my heart desire? Your heart may speak in words, colors, songs, images, or something else. Allow your heart to speak its truth. From your heart's longing, create a positive statement in present tense as though it's already happening. Now, state your heart's wish 3 times to yourself as the truth. Bring your awareness to your belly. Notice the expansion on the inhale and the soft release on the exhale. Navel rising on the inhale, yielding to earth on exhale. From your navel center, bring awareness to your pelvis. Right hip, right upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the foot, sole of the foot. Bring awareness to big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and little toe. Notice the right calf, back of knee, hamstring, and pelvis. Notice your left hip, left upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the foot, sole of the foot. Bring awareness to big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and little toe. Notice the left calf, back of knee, left hamstring, and pelvis. Bring awareness to lower belly, navel center, solar plexus, rib cage. Sense heart space, heart center. Notice your throat center, right shoulder, right upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, top of the hand, palm of the hand. Bring awareness to thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, and little finger. Sense your whole right hand. Bring awareness back to throat center. Notice your left shoulder, left upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, top of the hand, palm of the hand. Bring awareness to thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, and little finger. Sense your whole left hand. Bring awareness back to throat center. Feel your neck, back of the head, crown of the head. Feel your forehead. Notice your mind's eye. Become aware of your eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes, and eyes. Feel your eyes as color, as radiant wisdom, receiving sight. Bring awareness to nose. Feel the tip of the nose. Notice breath passing through the nostrils. Right nostril, left nostril, both nostrils receiving smell. Shift your attention to your ears. right ear, left ear, both ears. Notice the outer ear, inner ear canal. Witness your ears hearing, receiving sound. Notice your jaw, chin, lips, teeth, tongue, roof of your mouth, back of your mouth. Sense taste in your mouth. Become aware of the right side of the body. Now feel the left side of the body. Feel back body, side of the body facing the ground, back body. And now feel front body, side of the body facing the sky, front body. Now feel right arm and left leg, right arm and left leg together. Now feel left arm and right leg, left arm and right leg together. Feel whole body now, all parts together, all together as a whole. Feel your whole body. Follow the flow of your natural breath. Notice the inhale, feel the exhale. Without changing anything, simply notice the breath traveling through your nostrils down to your center. Each inhalation travels to core. Now, notice your natural exhalation. As you exhale, observe how the breath radiates out through the limbs. Inhale to core. Exhale out through legs and arms. Inhale flows to core. Exhale out through body. Imagine your body feeling warm. Remember a time when you felt warm, like being in the sun. Feel your body warm. Now feel the opposite. Imagine your body cool, experiencing coolness, like the feel of snow with bare hands. Let your whole body feel coolness. Now feel warm again. And now feel coolness in your body. Go back and forth, feeling warm and cool on your own. Now feel them together at the same time in your body. You are walking on a path in an open field. Your arms are swinging by your sides. You feel the wind in your hair and sun on your face. Your knees are happy and hips are dancing. You are heading towards the river. You can see how it starts high up in the mountains. First, just some melting snow. Cold water joining together that turns into a stream. Over rocks, under trees, dancing around whatever comes in its way. Sometimes changing into a waterfall. Courageously pouring over a cliff, yielding to gravity and landing in a playful pool. So soft, yet so powerful. Patient, perseverant. Turning the sharpest rocks into soft stepping stones. You are close now. You can hear the water running. You stop at the riverbank, looking at the surface and the movement of the water. You bend down. Your hands are circling in the water. It feels cool and fresh. You cup your hands, collect some water, and bring it to your lips to taste. Glacier water running through your mouth, throat, and into your body. Cleansing, purifying, hydrating. You stay there for a while. There are leaves floating by. Where are they heading? One leaf moves towards you. You look at it. You see the color, shape, and texture. It comes closer and invites you to join the journey. You accept. You're sitting in the leaf with your legs in front of you. The hands are supporting you on either side of your body. You are completely dry, and yet you can feel the cool water through the thin, flexible, and strong leaf. You look around. There are so many other leaves heading in the same direction. Some are diving, some are jumping, others are laughing and playing. Some are splashing water. No matter what comes in the way, the water guides the leaves to a path of least resistance. The river widens now, turning into a calm and confident mass of water heading towards the ocean. You're floating out into the open sea, sensing the vastness of the world. The slow waves carries you towards a beach. You put your legs in the water and walks to shore. You sit down on the clean leaf. Your toes are digging into the wet sand. The in wave covers your feet and brings nourishment to your body. The out wave releases anything you no longer need back to the ocean. Nourishment flows in, release flows out. Nourishment flows in, release flows out. You inhale wisdom, exhale, release. Inhale wisdom, exhale, release. The sun is slowly setting. The sky is filled with orange light. You feel tired. You decide to pour your spine onto the beach. The sand is still warm, but the air is getting cooler. You wrap the leaf around you. It will cover and protect you. You listen to the waves washing over the shore. Wisdom flows in, release flows out. The water is cleaning, rinsing, and healing. You flow with the rhythms of the rivers of life. Now, remember your heart's longing. The positive statement you set at the beginning of practice. Repeat it 3 times to yourself as though it's already happening. Let this truth fill every part of your body. Notice all the space around you. Sense the space within you. Feel the sense of calm confidence, whole and complete. Notice that part of you that is the witness, the one who has observed your body, breath, and journey. And now begin to notice thoughts and feelings flowing through your awareness again. Notice your breath. Feel its rhythm and pace. Invite your breath to deepen now. Feel yourself reawakening. Become aware of your body, your physical body resting on the earth. Before moving, just sense your hands. Now begin to wiggle your fingers. And notice your feet. Wiggle your toes. Gently rock your head from side to side. A slow awakening. And now take a deep breath into your belly and let it go. Slowly roll to your left hand side. Press your hands into the floor and come up to a comfortable seated position. Lengthen your spine. And take another full breath in and let it go. Bring your hands up in Anjali Mudra, holding your own heart in between your hands with love and compassion. I have the right to feel. I have the right to create. I flow with the rhythms of the rivers of life. Gently bow your head in gratitude for this practice, thousands of years old. Thank your inner guide, your past, present, and future teachers, and all the people that are joining you on this journey. Allow your eyes to slowly open. Raise your gaze. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you so much, Helena. That was an incredible practice, an incredible journey today. We are so grateful to you for leading us on this journey. We're also grateful to Yonkers Public Library, Friends of Crestwood Library, and a special thank you goes out to legislator, Westchester County Legislator Ruth Walter.